Hey guys, welcome to EV Light Gaming. Today we have a Kaladesh bundle box. I can't remember what it's called now. It's not called a booster box anymore, but as you can see, it now has 10 boosters. And then we also have 4 extra boosters that I got from buying the Nissa and Chandra Planeswalker decks. Figured they might just be fun as far as kind of pre-constructed duels. So go ahead and open this up, see if it's any different than what the booster boxes are. Now you can already tell the difference. You've got the box here, and then oh wow, that's pretty nice. Along with it, you got a nice little Planeswalker lifter. Can't tell, but I think that yeah, you can actually open this. Now that I'm saying this, I think it may actually say that on the back. Let's see if it says. You've got Kaladesh card box, which I would assume is what this is. Booster packs, 80 basic lands, spin down, quick rare. Okay, so it doesn't actually say that you get that, but I feel like you might be able to put something in there. Maybe a couple decks, put them in sideways. I'm not sure how they fit. I'm seeing this for the first time, so you've got your classic reference guide for all the cards that come in the set. Let's see what's on the inside of the box itself. Let's see. So we've got Saheeli Rai or Saheeli Ray, however you say it. I want to say Saheeli Ray just because it sounds a little bit cooler to me, but I'm not that sure on the actual pronunciation. So we've got this. Oh wow, man, it seems like they really, even though it's small advances, it seems like they've added a lot to this. This is a nice little separator that the dice comes in. Green, not the biggest fan of the green dice, but so that's pretty cool. Got our 80 basics like normal. Reference card. Let's see. So the box itself feels pretty normal. This is interesting. As you can see, the box is actually slanted. Makes it easier, I guess, for you to get your finger up underneath there. Be able to lift the top off. So we've got 10 packs here from the fat pack. Guess I should have done research on what it's actually called before this video, but oh well. So let's see what we got. Something new in the set is the Masterpiece Collection. So that would be pretty sweet, but I think it's pretty unlikely to pull that. I think it's roughly one in a case is kind of the chances of pulling it. We'll go ahead and show all the commons here, and then plan on opening a booster box. I actually have it right now off camera. That's pretty sweet. One of the lands, servo. I actually have the booster box with me right now, so we'll be opening that up shortly. I should post that up after this video. I don't think that I'll actually go through the commons in that video, so this is the one where we're going to go a little bit slower, but we've only got 14 packs to open versus the 36. So one of the big pulls in the set would be something like Chandra, the new Planeswalker, a foil Saheeli's Artistry. That's pretty sweet. Outside of the obvious Masterpiece Collection cards, new Nissa looks pretty sweet. All the Planeswalkers are pretty great. Not the biggest fan of the Dovin Bond Planeswalker, but he is 4 mana, so as soon as you get to the 3 mana, 4 mana Planeswalkers, you start pushing how bad they could possibly be. They'd have to be pretty poor, I think, to just label it as straight trash. So we've got two of the new styled lands that come in untapped. They're the opposite 5 colors from what have already existed in that land cycle. So be interesting to see if they see play in formats like Modern. I think I'd be pretty surprised if some of them didn't. Some of the more common 2-color combinations. I think I heard that Jund would be a common go-to to use them. Aether Storm Rock and Cathartic Reunion. I've heard mediocre things about the set so far. I know Rudy, the Magic finance god, said that he was really down on the set, but I also don't know how much of a fan I am of his. Some of the stuff he says seems a little sketchy. Doesn't sound like there's a whole lot of research put behind it, but maybe there is. Maybe I don't know anything. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay. Well, so I just happen to have some KMC sleeves right here. That is pretty shocking, actually. I don't know that this is the most expensive Masterpiece card, but I think it's in the top 3. I know there's Mana Vault. This is pretty sweet. Yeah, I can't imagine the chances of that were particularly high, but I think that makes the Fat Pack worth it, right? I mean, maybe it was pre-release, so maybe they'll go down, but I believe the Mana Crypt was around $250, I think. So 250 return on that one card versus, well, granted they did bump up the Fat Pack price to $44, so I paid a whole extra $4, but yeah, I like the return on that. Sweet. So now it just kind of makes the rest of this box gravy. I do want to apologize for not having a ton of great insight as far as the card's use in Standard. I haven't been paying much attention to Standard. I loved Eldritch Moon, but the Shadows set just really took me out of it. I talked about it in the last video, so I won't harp on it too much, but it's made it, even though there haven't been that many Shadows cards see a lot of play in Standard, it seems, makes it a little bit harder to try and get back into it, but I love the way this set looks, so maybe I'll give it a try. So we got a foil, or not a foil, a mythic, one of the Gearhulk cycles. This is the combustible Gearhulk, the red one. It's pretty sweet. I think the big one that you really want to go for is the Verdurous Gearhulk, the green. Basically an 8/8 for 5 mana. He does let you distribute. He's actually a 4/4. Let's see if we can't get this to focus in. Actually a 4/4, but he lets you distribute 4 +1/+1 tokens or counters on creatures. So at worst case, he's a 5 mana 8/8. But yeah, I love the set, so I think I'll probably try and get back in to Standard. Maybe I'm wrong, but outside of obviously the Masterpiece collection, I don't see a lot of cards that are just screaming eternal play. There's a decent amount of Commander cards in here, but as far as Legacy, Modern, Vintage, seems like it might be a little rough to fit some of them in. There's some pretty cool combos going on, but with as fast as the combos are in Modern and Legacy, it seems like it might be difficult to choose some of these combos over the others, but I guess you never know. So hopefully keep an eye out, and it would be nice to see him. Sweet. So we got another Gear Hulk. Maybe we can get all 5. No, it's pretty doubtful, but so this is the white Gear Hulk, and we got the red one just a couple packs ago. So it's pretty sweet. 2 mythics, and not even counting the Masterpiece Collection card, the Mana Crypt, but 2 mythics in a fat pack's not bad. Pulled many a fat pack that didn't even have a single one, so pretty nice. Yeah, so I think now I think that this it'll be hard to top Eldritch Moon, but I think this set is screaming great draft format as well. Especially once Aether Revolt comes around, and you can really take advantage of all the energy counters. That's when it really seems like it'll be really exciting. But even as it is now, it seems like it could be a pretty sweet, slow, grindy draft format, which I personally prefer. Some may not, but I'm looking forward to it. So maybe I can do a little bit more research, kind of behind standard and so on, before the booster box opening. Maybe have a little bit more to say for you guys. It's pretty sweet. It's a great card for artifact commanders and just artifacts in general. I am a little surprised that people, well, it's not even people, that just that the set itself doesn't seem to be as explosive as it could be, being centered around as much artifact stuff as there is. I guess there's not that many more artifacts versus just a regular non-artifact centered set, but it seems like there's a lot of love. Man, this is the fat... Oh, actually, I take that back. I was going to say this is a fat pack for the ages, but this actually came from those 4 packs that we got in the Planeswalker decks. So we actually got 3 Planeswalkers. So that's pretty sweet. Saheeli, once again, don't know how to say the name. Rai, 3-mana walker, so I can't imagine it's too bad. 3-mana walkers have a good tendency to shake up formats, at least do a little bit of damage to them. So this is a pretty great opening, if I have to say myself. Hope you guys do enjoy this. Oh, this is one of the first vehicle cards that we've gotten, which is pretty surprising with as many as there are. Maybe I'm not paying as much attention, but I don't think that we've really had many. But yeah, just let me know if you guys... Okay, this is pretty interesting. This, once again, is the Planeswalker set. So these are the last 2, so that means that these 2 came from a different Planeswalker set than the Saheeli did. But this is pretty great. I would say if this was a booster box, I'd be pretty happy. Not the top Planeswalker, I don't believe, but, well, Chandra is, I think, easily the top Planeswalker, but it would have been pretty cool if that Nissa was out of the Nissa box. So yeah, I'm very satisfied with this video. If you guys have any ideas though, or even complaints over the video, if you would prefer for me to be more educated over a certain format before these openings, please comment down below. Always looking for things to try and improve on, try and help people enjoy it. I just enjoy opening packs, so hopefully there's a few people out there that enjoy watching them. So that is the Fat Pack. It was, well, Fat Pack and a couple extras from the Planeswalker stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely am pleased. I have a hard time believing there's that many fat packs out there with a Masterpiece Collection card, but you never know. Maybe you guys can go out there and take a couple of them. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video, comment, tell me if there's something I can improve on, or if there's something you enjoy me talking about specifically. Hope you guys have a great day.